based on talking about the condemned property, this condemned property thing. This is not condemned property. This property was signed over to the city for the city coming in there and tearing the building down and cleaning it up. And then they turned the property.
They donated the property to the city, and the city went up there and tore it down, right?
Yes, sir. So it's not condemned. So
Yes, sir.
in regard to this situation, you're complaining that we're taking a piece of property, probably worth a couple $1,000 maybe, and we won't, not worth, at this point, and we're going to take and donate this to the rescue squad, and let them do whatever they want to do, sell it or whatever. And you appear raising Cain about that. But I don't understand that happened to me, but you're raising Cain about a $2,000 line.
You do well in subterfuge, Mr. Smith. The issue I'm up here to present to y'all is the way to manage property, and I'm up here telling you it's not right. Why not find out how much that property is worth for the rescue squad first? Why not determine what the
In regard to your advice to me.
A piece of property can only be condemned if the piece of property has been condemned. If you look at the ordinance that the city of Scottsboro has, which predates the legislative act that Mr. Morgan is talking about, one of the things that it allows is property owners and the city to determine if there is a mutually agreeable alternative. If they want to give their property to the city, and the city administration chooses to accept the donation, then the city can do so and take action on property it owns. Over the years, the city's been given lots of property. Example, Bynum Park. I think that's being properly utilized. There were 2 tracts of property that the city has transparently sold this fiscal year, which brought in several $150,000 to $200,000 that the city spent no money on acquiring, that people gave their property to the city. The city owns tracts all over town. I don't know how to list. I assume someone does. But I assume the public records would show at the assessment office at the courthouse if someone was interested in wanting to do a little digging. All the property and the assessed value. There is no requirement when you are giving property to a tax-free, non-profit entity that you spend money, which costs money, to obtain an appraisal. If this property is worth $2,000 theoretically, it would make a lot of sense for the city to spend $500 if they were going to give it to a non-profit corporation. No, that's foolishness. The same thing would apply on the turnouts or the equipment that was given to Limrock Asphalt Fire Department last meeting. Did we obtain an appraisal on those items of equipment before they were given to another fire department? No. One can't pick and choose in the statute book to try to find a gotcha. That particular statute does not apply to the city of Scottsboro. That particular statute is not mentioned in our ordinance. Cities and towns in Alabama, the law is based on the size of the community. In 1970, not today, but 1970, you're either category 1, 2, 3, 4, through 8 municipalities. Different statutes apply to different size communities based on the 1970 census. That's where one can get confused when one's looking at the statute. That's all I have to say.